I watch social media and like almost everybody's single. And why? Why is everybody single? I don't get it. Like,
men need to just shut the f*** up, get out their credit card, and go to work. It's that simple. And here's one pulling up next to me. Like, why aren't you work?
Now, a whole generation learns that their value starts with how fuckable they look to strangers. That's not confidence. Young girls are watching this formula on repeat. More revealing equals more attention, which equals more success. So they learn that their bodies beat their mind. Validation comes from being wanted, and attention equals their worth. And then we act shocked when anxiety skyrockets, self-worth crumbles.
Ladies, it takes no effort for a man to show you he wants you. It's your favorite candy for $4.99 from the local gas station. He could pick a flower outside. He could write you a 3-sentence note. It takes no effort. So stop making excuses and saying, oh, men just don't really know. Men are not dumb. So many evil men get into women's lives under the guise of, oh, they're just men, they don't really know. Men are not idiots. They are not 4 years old. Stop babying grown men. Have you read any old literature? Have you read the love letters from warrior men who would pour their hearts out to their women at home while they were at war? But men don't know? No, they do know. They do. Men are romantic and they're not dumb when they want you. So you don't make excuses for them. You leave these loser men who don't want to do anything. They can stay at home with their video games and you go get a real lover. We're doing kings only. None of this loser dusty stuff.
Well, modern women like to say, why doesn't a man approach me anymore? Well, there's a lot involved in approaching right now. So if a man says hello or he, tries to be, a lot of these guys are trying to be respectful. They really are. But if he says that, then all of a sudden, depending on what you like, and that's what the whole conversation hinges on, depending on what you like, depending on what you want to do, all of a sudden he becomes disrespectful, he becomes a pedo, all of a sudden he's making you uncomfortable, all that other stuff, right? If a man's at work, he compliments you, oh man, I like that dress. Oh man, I like that, I like, whatever, the color of you color your eyes, all of that stuff, you're just being nice, right? All of a sudden, oh, well, now you're being weird, oh, now you're being a creep, and all of that. It's a whole bunch of foolishness that goes on, and the man is like, well, why do I keep on getting myself into this? Who wants to walk into that? Who wants to be a part of that? That's what you have to start thinking about. If I were a man, how would I perceive myself? The way that I look. You're not going to get it right all the time. You're not going to be perfect. It doesn't mean that you have to accept the advances of every man, right? Nobody's asking you to do that. Just asking you to treat people like a human being.
If a man stops chasing, pay close attention. Because if a man stops chasing or stops texting first, do not get it twisted. That is not a game. That is not a manipulation tactic. That is a man who finally woke up to his own worth. He was not born cold. He used to be the one carrying the conversation alone. He replied instantly to people who took days to respond. He was always present, always available. He told himself that if he just gave enough, eventually he would be chosen. But he learned the hard way that people do not value what requires no effort to receive. He realized that being always there did not make him special. It made him invisible. Even the most patient man reaches his limit. He found more peace in the silence than he ever found in the chase. He stopped trying to force a connection with people who were never really reaching back. Because you cannot beg for what should be given freely. You cannot earn genuine attention from someone who has already decided you are not worth it. So he stopped making himself available to people who treated him like a second choice. They will say he changed, But he just stopped being the only one trying. He withdrew his energy, he closed the door, raised his standards, and never apologized for it. Do not blame him. He did not walk away because he gave up. He walked away because he finally chose himself.
What's going on, fellas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let's get back to the video.
If you can't move on from someone you know you need to move on from, you know isn't good for you, I'm gonna tell you the 2 things keeping you stuck and how to fix them. First thing keeping you stuck is you have a scarcity mindset. Even though you know this person isn't meeting your needs or making you feel good, something deep inside of you feels and fears that you won't find someone like them ever again. Your scarcity mindset makes you afraid to lose them, and you're more comfortable abandoning yourself and settling versus letting them go and trusting that you'll find someone even better for you. The second reason you can't move on from this person is because you can't move on before you detach, and you can't detach before you figure out why you're attached. So figure out, what is it about this person that you're attached to? Do they give you validation, love, the physical aspect, money? And once you figure out what you're attached to, you are going to figure out how to give that thing to yourself. For example, if you're attached to their validation, do affirmations in the morning, set personal goals, and reward yourself as you're in the pursuit of achieving them. If you're attached to attention, get active on social media, go out more, join clubs, classes. If you're attached to the physical aspect, get in touch with your own body, do yoga, do dance, get intimate with yourself, pleasure yourself. If you're attached to the financial aspect, increase your financial literacy, make a budget, invest more, try to earn more. In all of these, you attract what you are. So as you give these things to yourself, I'm willing to bet you will attract a partner who can give all of them to you and more. I love you, and follow for more.
You know, one thing that these modern women do is they try to skip the line. Is essentially what they're trying to do. They won't say that they're not equal to somebody else, but that's the way they feel. They feel like, if I go and get my degree, I'm better than everybody else. I'm the cream of the crop. I'm the prize. You might be the cream of the crop and the prize, academically speaking, because you might be pretty smart, academically speaking, but you're not, and you will never be the most talented person. You're not ever going to know everything. So it would behoove you, and it would pay to be humble. But most modern women aren't like that. They go and get the degree. They go and get the job. And then they say, since I have these things, my standards can be sky high. My standards can be through the roof. And there's going to be a man out there that better meet him, or else they're not going to have the pleasure of getting with me. Turns out, it seems like those men that you don't want, don't actually want the pleasure. They actually see it as
Why is it that when a man is going through the hardest period of his life, the first thing he does is distance himself from the woman he loves? From the outside, it looks confusing. If he loves her, why pull away? Because what a man feels and how he reacts are not always the same thing. When everything inside him is falling apart, when he feels lost, overwhelmed, and out of control, he's not thinking about how to keep her close. He's thinking about how not to drag her down with him. In his mind, the logic becomes simple. If my life is on fire, I need to protect the people I care about from the flames. If this felt personal, comment quiet. It's almost like his life becomes a burning ship, and the first thing he does is get her away from it. But he stays behind because it's his ship, his responsibility, and he believes he either has to save it or sink with it. The problem is that during moments like this, he forgets how to love properly. He shuts down, goes quiet, disappears, not because the feelings are gone, but because he genuinely believes that's the right thing to do. And this is where many men lose everything, trying to survive everything alone. They end up letting go of the one thing that actually mattered most to them. For more hidden psychology, follow.
Men always assume this, and I, for the life of me, do not understand. Anytime my friend and I invite guys to come to our singles events, they always assume that it's going to be 80% majority men. Like, they'll be like, oh, like, I think it's going to be a sausage fest. Like, I think I speak for most guys when I say, like, we're not going to come because it's all going to be other guys. That's not the case, ever. Like, gone to multiple singles events. I'm hosting singles events now myself. In every situation, it's majority women. And they're all really cool, fun, attractive women. In New York, women here, in my personal experience, they are very willing to sign up for events. They're willing to put in effort to make connections with people, both platonic and romantic. And I have found it not to be the case for men. So I don't know where that perception's coming from. If anyone has any idea, what is that barrier? The reason that we're reaching out to these men is because it's harder to get men to sign up for these events. And yet when we ask them to sign up, they say they don't want to sign up because they think it will all be men. And it's like, no, the reason I'm reaching out to you is because there is no men. Like, what is it? I don't understand.
And I think modern women, this ick thing that they do, that they're talking about, has gone too far. Oh, he did this and I got the ick. And there's some things you just don't like it, right? And even some things that we might talk about on these channels, like, why would she even get the ick about that? That's normal. She don't like it, she don't like it. Cool. But then there's stuff that's downright stupid, downright dumb. Oh, he's 5'8", I just got the ick. You got the ick because he's an average height? Yeah, I'm looking for a man that's at least 5'11", 6 foot. I don't think that's a requirement. Number one. Number two, I don't think that's an ick. Why would you be grossed out? Well, I just can't date. It's just something about a man being 5'8". You're 5'4". I think you'll be, yeah, but in heels, you're 5'4". I think you'll be okay. You're worried about the wrong thing, which a lot of modern women are. Even if you're 5'6", 5'7", you're worried about the wrong thing. Oh, well, he's only an inch taller than me. I get it. I understand it. But some of the stuff, once again, that y'all be talking about doesn't make a lot of sense. It's not necessary. It isn't. It's not. You want a man, but you're ruining your whole chances. Stop doing that.
Excuse me. I hope you're going home. You're making everybody look bad.
I'm going home.
Oh, thank God.
Where you guys going?
I'm glad you're not going that way because I can't compete. I'm gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go home and change, or I'm gonna have to go home and change.
I'm from the States. I'm not even from here.
Are you really?
So, yeah.
Where are you from? Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
You just came here because you hate yourself, or why?
Do we hate?
I don't know. I could do Miami, Florida. I could get out of the cold.
Florida's kind of wild.
But you're more tame.
I feel like I like.
Yeah,
the
I feel like you got a little bit of a. Party
cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like a party on a ski resort then.
I've actually never been skiing.
What the?
I can ice skate. I can't ski.
All right.
Yeah.
I can't skate at all. You'll have to teach me.
Yeah. Well.
Damn.
I guess we'll have to trade.
I trade what? Phone numbers? We can do that. Well, when do you go back?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Then I come back in 2 weeks. Are you both from?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. What? I'm not giving Canadian A. You don't think I'm Canadian,
No,
eh?
no one said it.
What about now? Yeah, hey.
All right.
There you go.
Perfect. See you in 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
I'll be here.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I'll plan it all out.
Deal.
3 signs that a guy is over you and he is not coming back. And if he even does one of these things, I'm sorry, but he does not want you anymore. Starting off with number 1, if you guys have gone no contact and he has not reached out to you in at least a week. Every single guy, I don't care who you're talking to, once you guys start to go no contact, if he really likes you, he will text you back within a week. If over a week has gone by and you have heard nothing from him, this means that he has found someone else. And if he tries to come back after a week, this means that he is trying to have his cake and eat it too, if you know what I mean. The second sign is that he will no longer check up on you on social media. Like, he might unfollow you. This is fine because a lot of guys do this, especially during like a no contact weird phase. But if he is no longer watching your stories, checking your accounts, stalking your tagged photos, it is over. And if you are wondering how you can check whether or not he is stalking you, all you have to do is hit the arrow in the bottom right corner and then hit Instagram direct, and this will show a list of people that are the most active on your account. Any guy that likes you will be on this list. And for number 3, if he is doing the light pull method, he is not coming back. And don't get it confused with the push-pull method, because this means that he does like you. But if he is doing the light pull method, this means you didn't even matter to him at all.
And I think, and you kind of particularly see this with some ladies, this engagement bait type, relationship posting, where modern women will be filming their boyfriends during arguments without telling him, and then posting it, with like a caption of like, why are men like this? Do you even hear me? That sort of stuff. And then a man doesn't even know. But when a man does find out, and he's like, well, wait a minute, what's going on here? I thought we were going to keep our business in house. Yeah, but they need to see the real me. They need to know the real me. That's if you guys are doing a prank and you both are in on it, I can see, I can understand it's entertainment, right? And some of these videos out here are that purely rage bait, engagement bait. I get it. I understand it. Get your bag, right? It's funny. It's entertainment. Sometimes you can't even tell, right? But for the women that are doing it seriously, there was a woman that was thinking about divorcing her husband and put it out online. Yeah, I don't know if I'm happy with my husband. And then some of these ladies out here, yeah, it's okay to divorce the good guy. What are we doing? Why would you say something so silly?
When you are with a real man, this is what happens. Number one, he isn't always available for you because he has priorities. You are not the center of his universe, honey. I'm sorry. Number two, he will not drop everything just because you're sad or upset. Yes, your feelings matter, but they don't get to hijack his whole entire day. Number three, when he says no, it's no, period. And that doesn't make him a jerk, okay? That actually means that he has a spine. Number four, he refuses to have the same fight for the fifth time because peace really matters to him, like a lot. And if that makes you mad, you might just be addicted to chaos. Number five, he takes care of himself first. Does that make him selfish? No, but who likes to pour from an empty cup? Number six, he will not chase you when you pull away. Nope, he won't do it. He will leave your ass. And if you don't believe me, just watch him, okay? He's not begging anybody to stay. Number seven, he is steady, consistent, and predictable. If you are used to drama, that will feel boring. But to the right woman, that is going to feel like safety. And number eight, he needs sex all the time. Yes, girl, men who are ambitious, driven, and goal-oriented have high amounts of testosterone. So be ready to give it to him all of the time, or be ready to be replaced fast. Good men don't bend over backwards for you. They're building, and they're busy building a life worth having. And if you can't handle that, then stop wishing for it because you're not ready for it.
You want to know why he stopped planning dates? Because he doesn't have to. If you want to communicate with men, you have to learn how to speak their language. Men speak the language of action and consequences. Why? Because that is what society rewards him for. And you have to understand the 4 consequences that get through to men. Silence, scarcity, boundaries, and selective access. You want to know why he stopped planning dates? Because whenever he calls, you answer. You are always available. He says pull up, you say what time. You are hot and ready like a Little Caesars pizza. I want you to look in the mirror and ask yourself, am I a pepperoni pizza? I don't think so. Being overly available and super consistent often doesn't grant you the respect that you deserve. Oftentimes, it sets you up to be taken for granted. Don't believe me? Who's taken for granted most in this world? Mothers, text your mom right now saying, thank you for not aborting me. Bottom line is nothing makes a man plan faster than realizing that you're not sitting back waiting for him. Learn to center yourself in your life because people are going to treat you the way you treat yourself.
And what's wild is that modern women will spend years. They will spend years building a checklist off of TikTok. Man's got to be 6'2". Got to be a finance guy, emotionally available. He's got to read books, but not just any kind of book. This type of book. He can't even watch a lot of different types of shows. He's got to watch this type of show, right? And then she finally gets this guy. Then when she gets the guy that she actually likes, she's going to text her friend, talk about, I'm bored. He feels like a LinkedIn profile came to life. Oh, he not really the person. I just don't feel like there's a spark there. And you see it when modern women say, I married the good guy, and it's okay to divorce the good guy. You got exactly what you said that you wanted, and you're disappointed. Maybe the problem was never actually him. Maybe the problem was you. Maybe it was, I'm looking at superficial stuff. I'm wanting a man to perform all these services for me, but there's no actual genuine connection. Why? Because he's really the only one bringing anything to the table. He's really the only one that really actually does things for me because he likes me. Dare I say it, loves me. But I'm not doing anything for him, but just receiving. And that should be good enough. That's going to build a relationship. Somebody that gets to do things for you all the time. Are you okay?
If you are the kind of man who used to love hard, but now you don't trust easily, this video is for you. 5 things that turn a good man cold. And if I'm right, tell me in the comments. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. Number 5, being vulnerable and having it used against you later. She asks you to open up. You finally open up and allow yourself to be vulnerable. And a few months down the line, she throw it back in your face. Number 4, nothing you do is ever good enough. You provide, that's not enough. You communicate, that's not enough. You improve, that's still not enough. So eventually, effort is going to turn into emotional withdrawal. You're going to stop trying. Number 3 is public disrespect. A joke at your expense. Always trying to correct you in front of people. The subtle putting you down. Now the thing is, men like you don't react loudly. All you're going to do is just hold your end and stay cold. Number 2, loving her harder than she respects you. And when you realize that you are investing more than you are receiving, again, men like you don't argue. All you're going to do is adjust. Number 1, thinking she was different, only to realize that you were valued only for what you provided. That changes a man because you realize tomorrow if you cannot afford, tomorrow if you cannot do, tomorrow if you cannot show up how she needs you to show up, then all your value is gone. Let me know in the comments how many of these 5 things apply to you.
Silence will force this man to respect you, and let me tell you what I mean by that. You've begged, you pleaded, you sent that long text message. Think about it. What has it done for you at the end of the day? Absolutely nothing. When a man feels that he is losing you, this is when respect will come into play. If he feels as if he can't lose you, why would he try to respect you? Because he knows you're going to keep coming back over and over and over again. Men fear what they can lose. When you are forced to go silent, this is when he will realize, hey, this woman is not putting up with anything that I have going on. When you go silent, it will expose 1 or 2 things about him. If you go silent and he does not chase you, that means he was only in it if you put in time, energy, and effort. If you go silent and he does chase you and he is trying to pursue you after you go silent because he realizes, okay, this woman is not chasing me anymore. What can I do now? Like, I have to put in energy and effort. It will say, okay, maybe he does like you, but this is not a guarantee. But if he does start to chase you, this is when you see the process through, and this is when you say, okay, let me see if this guy actually wants to be with me or if he's actually playing games with me still. Either or, you're going to get an answer, and it may not be the answer that you're looking for, but it is an answer. And if you're a woman going through a situation like this, go snag my new book, The Power of Silence. It will show you what happens when you go silent, what it does to a guy when you go silent, and if this guy doesn't come back, how to detach from him after you go silent. Go snag it now.
A lot of times these modern women got away with the man planning all of this stuff. The flowers, I'll get you flowers. Oh, well, I really don't want to ride with you. I don't really know you. Well, I don't know you, so why would I be buying you flowers? Oh, well, it's different because you need to impress me. Okay, well, then how is it different if we both meet on a level playing field? I don't buy you anything, you don't buy me anything. There's not really any expectation but to come up here and get to know each other. It's a nice gesture if I were to buy you flowers, but it's not something that should be expected because once again, we don't really know each other. We're just feeling each other out. If I like you and we have another date, hey, I was thinking about you. Oh man, I appreciate that. But too many times, modern women are expecting, they feel entitled to this type of behavior. well, my friends do it. Oh, this person did it and that person did it. Actually, what you're not saying is that person might have not started off doing that. Your friend might have not started off doing that for you. And over time, as they got to know you, they started thinking about you more and more. A relationship.
PSA to the ladies in 2025, if a man ever comes to you talking about, I want to be chased, tell him I got asthma. I'm not chasing after no man. Stop chasing men. If you got to chase, that man don't like you like that. If you got to overly explain your worth, that man don't like you like that. If you got to text before you get a reply, that man don't like you like that. If that man is always too busy for you, that man don't like you like that. And you gotta get that through your head, because every time you ignore those signs, baby girl, you are chasing that man. That's why that man got a big ass head. Because every woman are willing to neglect or overlook their worth, their standards, and what they know they deserve just to talk to that man. That man is like, well, if you won't, she will. Let her in. Let somebody else chase his big head. Don't let it be you. Guess what? When a man actually like you, it's reciprocal. It's consistent. That effort is matched. That energy is brought. But when you are chasing a man, ain't you out of breath? Ain't you out of worth? Ain't your standards out of alignment? Ain't your boundaries always been tested? Stop chasing. Listen, the reason why your Mr. Right can't catch up is because you keep chasing your Mr. Wrong. Stop it. Take your fingers off your phone and stop texting that man you know is wrong for you. And maybe that's how you can answer the call of the man that's actually right for you. Cool?
A woman becomes meaner when she doesn't want you anymore, but a man, he becomes calmer. Let me explain. A weak woman will not always just walk away. Sometimes she will start disrespecting you until you leave. She will provoke you on purpose, push your buttons, create conflict, and when you finally react, she can play the victim so she does not have to face her own guilt. But a man is different. When a man starts getting calmer, it is often because he has accepted the reality. He has run out of warnings, run out of chances, run out of energy to keep explaining what keeps hurting him. He made noise when he still wanted to make it work. He spoke up when he still believed things could change. He argued because he still cared. So when he goes quiet, that is not peace, that is detachment. His silence means he is done trying to be heard, done trying to force understanding, done trying to rescue something that keeps draining him. And when a man leaves, it is not always for another woman. Sometimes he leaves for his sanity, his self-respect, his peace. And when he chooses peace over you, you lost him long before that. I break this down deeply in my guides for men. Comment mind and I'll send them to you.
And once again, these modern women, they're really there for the experience. By the time they get through, oh, I got to do this video for my followers, and they think it's okay, right? And this is fundamentally the problem. Everything that they do has to be content, which, well, the right man he'll get it and he'll understand it. Yeah, but you guys got to start making the connection with him first. Does that make sense? You guys got to start running stuff by him first, because you're there to connect with him. You're not really there to connect with your followers, right? Y'all ruin your relationships, and social media, get the bag, got it, understand it. Get your money, whatever you want to do, fine. But instead, y'all are going on a date with men, and y'all are trying to get the validation and the opinion of your subscribers and your followers, and you're not even so the dude's already checked out. You take it, well, hold on, don't move yet, I gotta take a picture of this, and I gotta take a video of this, and all that stuff. Y'all not even walked in. Your reservations for 7 o'clock is 7:30. First of all, you show up late, and this is one of the places where you gotta be on time. You show up late, and then you got him waiting. It's already 7:12. Oh, we should be all right. Right, okay. Most of these places give grace, like a 15-minute grace period. But then you're out here taking videos and stuff like that and walking casually. I like to make an entrance. What are you doing? And then when a man don't call you back, oh, I didn't work out. You know, men are intimidated, and you sitting there crying on live stream. You did that. You got to take accountability for that. Stop acting.
I want to talk about something that nobody warns you about until it is too late. There is a fundamental difference between how a woman responds to being ignored and how a man responds to being ignored. A woman might chase. A woman might wonder. A woman might try harder to figure out what she did wrong. But a man goes quiet, and not in the way you think. Not as a strategy, not as a game, but as a final decision. Because a man's self-respect is the one thing he will never compromise. Not for love, not for connection, not even for the woman he would have given everything to. The moment he feels unwanted, something inside him closes permanently. He stops texting first. He stops initiating. He stops showing up in the ways he used to. Not to punish you, not to make you miss him, but because staying where you feel invisible is something a man with self-respect simply cannot do. He gave effort, he gave time, he gave loyalty without asking for much in return. And when that was met with indifference, he didn't argue for his value. He didn't compete for your attention. He just quietly removed himself from where he felt small. And here is what you need to understand. When a man withdraws like that, it is rarely reversible. Because he didn't leave out of anger. He left out of clarity. So ask yourself today, are you treating the people who love you like they are replaceable? Because the ones who leave quietly are usually the ones you spend the rest of your life missing.
A lot of these modern women, it's cool that you talk about what you want in a relationship, but when a man gets to talk about what he wants, then all of a sudden it's a problem. And men are really saying, man, I would like peace, respect, loyalty. I would like you, there's a lot of men that say, I like physical touch. And immediately a woman's mind will go to, oh, well, he just likes sex. True enough, yes. But then also, you don't really even have to have sex. Men don't really, there's this lady that I really like her content, Alyssa Rhoda, I think it is. But I think I have her in a lot of my compilations. She talks about the need for you, for women, for wives, touch your husband. Come close to him. It's okay. Touch him, rub his back, kiss on him, run your fingers through his hair, give him a massage. Those are things that are not or might not even be inherently sexual, but it's a way to connect with your man. And a lot of modern women, a lot of wives out here are terrible wives. They don't do it. We always talk about how men are terrible. They're not leading in the correct way, but you're not giving a man any of this. No respect, no loyalty. You're not being his peace, I don't need to be his peace. But you also don't need to be his chaos, but you're doing that well. You're coming all up in the house creating chaos, man. Come on now. What you doing? You need to learn, hey, I'm going to say this to him. I'm going to speak life into him. I'm going to build him up. That's what a good woman is. Now, you roll that into being a good wife. But at that point, you being a good person, what makes you a wife is somebody who is dedicated to doing that exclusively for your husband. What do you mean? I'm serving my husband. This is my man. I'm loyal to him and only to him. I'm serving him. I'm giving him peace and only. Now, you don't mean you're like, well, I only, keep peace with my husband. And every one of you can get cussed out. You don't do that. But, there's a level, and this is what men are saying. There's a level of who you should be. You can't even become a wife because you're not even a woman. You're not even a good woman first. So there's a level of being a good woman that, I'm just naturally a person that doesn't start a lot of drama. That doesn't mean that you don't have your little ways about you. You might be a little bit spicy. You might be a little bit sarcastic. You might say some stuff, right? But on the whole, you don't keep up a lot of mess going on. And a huge stuff, a lot of silliness, right? That's just being a good person. I talk, I communicate, I know how to have a conversation. Now, when it turns to me being a wife, now I say, okay, all these other guys out here, I'm cutting them off and I'm going towards him, right? I'm loyal to him. Whatever he wants me to do, I'm going to try to do it to the best of my ability. And he for me, and he for me. And we work off and we do that for each other. I give my body to him, my plans, my vision, I'm giving it all to him. And him as a leader, if he's a good leader, he's going to, do his calculations, say, okay, here's where we need to go. And I'm going to follow him, right? But a lot of modern women, they don't have that in them. And that's why they're still single today.